Kong Republic I like. Speaking your truth on the mic. Hit the subscribe and like. Time to
Kongcast.
Hey, welcome back everybody to another episode of Kongcast, coming to you right here in Kong Republic Studios. My name is Jans and I am your host, and I'm joined by my co-host over here, Mr. Kirshen Mudli.
How's it, guys?
And then we always have Mr. DJ Nova behind the camera and on the audio check. But here at Kong Republic, ladies and gentlemen, we are a entertainment hub. That's right, for all creatives and artists to come and do whatever they need to do here, you know, express yourself creatively. We have a photo shoot section where you can have your own photo shoots. If you want to start your own podcast, we have the setting for that as well. And then we also have a recording studio upstairs as well for anybody who's looking to record hit songs. You can do it right here at Kong Republic. And right now, we are always joined by a very special guest, ladies and gentlemen. And the person in the building today is a very, very controversial artist, ladies and gentlemen, but an amazing rapper, an amazing figure in the entertainment space here in South Africa. Please welcome the one, the only, Mr. Big Xhosa. Hey.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for coming through.
I appreciate you guys for having me.
100%. So normally how we start off the show, you know, just a couple of icebreakers, get you in the flow of the questions and, you know, get the rhythm flowing. And yeah, he normally goes first.
So I'm going to go first. So
yes,
what was the first thing you did for the last time?
Partying, man.
Partying?
Partying?
I think you've done that more than once, bro.
Drinking alcohol. I'm like, but this past weekend I was like, I'm done. I'm not going back again.
Yeah, but we always
Everyone
say that.
says
we
that.
always say that.
You don't know yet? Okay, well.
So, was it a rough weekend, eh?
It was hectic.
It's too much.
It was hectic.
It seems like a good one, though.
Yeah, it was.
It was proper. Where were you at, G?
I don't know. There was this club, like, you know, these private parties. They
Okay.
Yeah.
Exclusive parties.
Exclusive parties.
I see.
You find yourself back at home. You don't even know how you got home. That's how hectic it was.
Jeez, man. Okay, well, my icebreaker is name the perfect album. An album with no skips.
I've got two.
You got two?
Yeah.
Name both. Let's hear.
I've listened to almost every rapper's album, like even the older ones. But the ones that I don't skip, it's Tory Lanez Daystar.
Okay.
And then Road Wave Soulfly.
Road Wave. Okay. No, he's a newbie though.
Yeah, those are albums that I would feel like they have no skips.
Zero skips, eh?
Zero skips.
Aware, bro. Aware.
Yeah, you're big into hip hop. You enjoy it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, speaking of hip hop, you know, and albums and you listening to it, what kind of role did music play in your childhood?
Hip hop music or just music in general?
In general.
Damn, bro. You know, music creates memories, moments with special people that you love, you know.
Yeah.
Even now, when I look back at my childhood, the moments that I think about or the moments that I can come up with is moments where there's music involved, where me or my granny are dancing, singing and stuff like that. So it really played a huge role, it really played a huge role growing up. Yeah, and mostly like sometimes people are influenced by what they listen to, you know, into shaping how they actually see or think, you know. I don't know, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, music played a huge role in me growing up.
Was it mostly hip hop?
It was not mostly. Funny thing is, I only started listening to hip hop at around 2011 when I moved to Cape Town. Okay. Because I grew up in Eastern Cape the whole time. Just bumping house music. It was house music. But what is this? Afro pop. Yeah. Mafiki Zulu and them, because that's what my parents used to listen to. And old school music back in the 80s. About Midrand and them.
Sure. Yeah, you have the legends. Yeah. So. You know, obviously music played an important part in your life, sir, but tell me something, when did you actually start rapping?
All right, so it started out with just writing, you know, like, because I started writing in 2012. I was just writing poems. I was doing grade 8 at that time, yeah. I was just writing poems and stuff. And then fast forward in grade 10 in 2014, that's when I was like, let me just turn this poetry thing into recording and rapping. So There was a song released by DJ Vigilante and AKA and KO called God's Will. So what I did is I studied AKA's verse. So I used to practice AKA's verse. That's how I got into rapping, through an AKA verse. And then from there, went to the studio. The homie said I must freestyle. I freestyled that AKA verse. I told them it's my verse. And they told me you're lying. We know that verse. So that's how it came out. Yeah.
But it clearly works, huh?
Yeah.
Sheesh, man. Okay, and is that where you got your name of Sauce and coming up with your name?
Honestly speaking, like how I got the SOS name or the Sauce name, when I was growing up in my hometown, they used to call me Saucy. I don't know why they used to call me Saucy back in Eastern Cape. So when I got into the studio that day when I was freestyling that AKA verse, they said what's my rap name. And then I just said Sauce and I removed the I, you know. And then I tried to find some meanings to it, you know. Like at first it was Super Original Soldier, that was whack. And then SOS, and then reference to emergency, you know, like a rescuer, somebody that's you can, you know, for the rap game. So that's how I came up with the name. And then the Big Xhosa side, I only came up with Big Xhosa in 2021.
Oh, okay. That transition from SOS to Big. Okay.
But you know, all obviously have a persona. You know, Sauce has a persona and Big Xhosa has a definitely a persona,
so
right? So my question to you is, like, firstly, how do you, as both of them, differentiate the personas? What kind of personas do each of them have?
All right, so for SOS, you know, like right now, this shy, quiet guy you're talking to, that's mostly SOS. You know? Just a normal human being. And then Big Xhosa takes it to the top, you know. Say some of the craziest things, the energy is high and everything. And then when it comes to music, Big Xhosa is more the comedic side, and then SOS is more the serious one, the real music one. But now I'm at a point where I'm like, this persona thing, I feel like it has gotten bigger than me, you know. I'm not gonna lie, to a point where like I no longer like enjoy putting out music as Big Xhosa, you know, because I feel like the Big Xhosa thing, it became too big, because my intention with it was to just blow up my brand, or not even my brand, my music, just bring attention to my music. That's why
Which you definitely did.
So that's why I created that persona, but not to stick with that and run with it for the, but I created that persona for the SOS side of me, which is what, I can't even really actually rap in Xhosa, like serious stuff. The only thing I can do in Xhosa is to make jokes. That's why Big Xhosa So that's why I feel like right now, like, people can just call me Big X, is fine.
Big X. Oh, is it a new persona?
It's just everything, you know. You might get everything. You
get a bit of SOS and a bit of Big Xhosa. So is this going to be the official name going forward?
I wouldn't say it, but I would love it to be on my side, but I wouldn't, you know, I know people still want to call me Big Xhosa.
For sure. You know. That's definitely what people definitely know you as, man. But, you know, one thing we've noticed, you know, in your pattern of music, or the music you've released as Big Xhosa, right? It has a lot of old school hip-hop influence into it, you know? So I wanted to ask you, who are your favorite old school rappers?
Oh, my favorite old school rappers?
We'll go with top 3.
It's Park.
Definitely,
definitely Park.
But if let me put it in order. Number 1 is Biggie.
Okay.
You put Biggie before Park.
Number 2 is Park. And then Snoop Dogg.
You know what? I actually like that order, because I prefer Biggie to Park.
Biggie is the guy.
He's the guy. You're so smooth, bro.
It was very smooth bro.
Flow. I mean, his flow, his cadence, everything is so good, bro. It's so good. But, you know, let me ask you, you know, so biggest rappers. Yo, bro, that's so dope, man. Like, honestly, how did that come about, bro?
You see, back when I used to stay in Cape Town, my little cousin sisters were playing outside, and they were playing the degrees of comparison. These things like, you know, the kid would say, good as beautiful as. So I was listening to them like, let me just take this to the studio. So I beat their whole flow, and then I went to the studio, and then I recorded.
So you got this for some kids, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Rappers
from kids, and I was like, yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that's actually become such a tagline because all your fans, man, on Twitter, they always put that, man, like rap. I'm like, yeah, you can definitely get attention, my G. But one thing, you definitely got attention in the US. I want to show you a reference right now, bro. You were on Sway in the morning. In the US, bro.
Yeah, bro, this is like the biggest, like
This
one
is
of the
crazy.
biggest,
Yeah,
like
this is
hip hop
crazy.
stations. You know,
Hey, watch how I disappoint them. Watch how I disappoint them.
What?
That video is actually edited.
No, really? Oh, look at that, bro.
That is intense, Joe.
You know, you're more of a marketer.
Yeah, that is good.
So we put that video together, and it was me and this guy called RZSA. So what we did is we were bored, man. I was like, let me find a beat. That's a low end beat, Glory, by the way.
Yeah.
And I recorded the song, and I was thinking like, damn, I'm tired of like, if you know, every time I went viral, it's for music, but I was maybe going viral for harsher things, like the way the Big Xhosa side of things.
Yes.
So I was like, now let's look for something else that's gonna grab attention like crazy. And I was like, bro, put me on Sway in the morning. We gathered around green screen, and then we went to a Stogie T's clip. You see where Sway stands up and it's like he's giving me a hand. That's him giving Stogie T a hand like that.
Lord.
And we put that out. And that shit went #1 straight, like on YouTube. Trending videos,
bro.
you know, like it was going viral all over.
I'm sure a lot of people thought like,
yeah, in the first seconds you're like, even you guys, yeah. But I'm so mad. Sway never reached out to me. He should have, bro.
No, all in due
the next one, right?
Yeah, all in due time, but that's coming definitely. But guys, we're gonna be right back with Big Xhosa right after this ad break. But before we go there, we would like to let you guys know that we are official nominees. That's right, we are official nominees at the African Social Entertainment Awards. Please vote for us. Please vote R2 Kong Republic at 48068. Or you can vote online at www.aseawards.com/voting.
And thank you very much.
Yes.
You know, thank you very much. We're 4 months into this, and we can't believe we got nominated in the top 5 podcasts in Africa.
Yes.
So thank you very much, guys. We really appreciate it.
Podcast of the year, guys. Thank you to all the conquerors, and we definitely appreciate the support. But yes, please just follow those details, and we'll be right back with Big Xhosa right after this.
Now, for a limited time, get your exclusive photo shoot for only 2,450 Rand and get a free A1 canvas print. This special includes 20 high-resolution images, 3 hours of editing and retouching, 2 background options of your choice, includes photographer, gear hire, assistant, and refreshments. Get your exclusive photo shoot done at Kong Republic Studios based here in Kyalami, Midrand.
Hey, welcome back, Conquerors, to another episode of Kongcast. And today we have a very special artist in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Big Xhosa. Hey!
But yeah, let's get into it, sir.
Yes.
So, like, you know, we understand that, you know, clearly you said, you know, in your own words that your persona got bigger than you expected, you know, much bigger than you expected. But let me ask you something, though. How, because that obviously led to a lot of growth for your music and, you know, everybody just listening to you in general, right? I'm sure, you know, on your Spotify and all your streaming areas, it also went up. But how important is having a persona as a musician within South Africa in particular?
I would say it's important in a way because you know what, the advantages that the Big Xhosa persona came with. I can just go crazy and say anything. People would not be surprised. But if you are just a normal person with no personas on anything, they're gonna come for you. And, you know. But on my side, it's like I can just go crazy and say this, like, we know he's crazy. You know, that's what. But on the other hand, like. I wouldn't say it is important for an artist to have it. Even if you don't have it, it's fine, you know. Just stay true to what works for you, you know. A persona worked for me doesn't really mean it's gonna work for you, you know. So I'm not trying to say let's go with this persona wave because, you know, like it's really difficult to keep it. to keep it up with two personas at the same time, because you don't know what people really want. Do people want this? Now we don't want Big Xhosa, we want SOS. SOS is tiring, we want Big Xhosa and what, you know, all those that feedback from the supporters, you know, it gets tiring at some point. So this is why I'm like, right now, what I'm trying to do is, especially with this project, that's why I didn't even say like, this is SOS, this is who. I just put out music. It's up to you to decide. Oh, this is Big Xhosa, this is what, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So personas can be good, they can be bad at the same time. So whatever an artist decides, bro. Yeah.
Well, I mean, one thing that Big Xhosa is definitely known for, you know, is calling out people, bro. You're calling out people like left, right, and center, you know what I mean? And one thing we know is that Tupac is known for creating beefs in his music, you know, and for NINYILE, you took a classic Tupac beat straight, you know, and you just went off. So, yeah, I wanted to ask, man, like, did Tupac inspire you to make that song?
Because Tupac is known for starting
beefs,
He started the biggest beef. He got like a whole part of a country to find like another side of the country.
Definitely, like the whole idea of like calling out people, talking whatever you want to talk. You saw how confident Pac was. You know?
Hell yeah.
And also, he was a very smart person, you know, like the things that he said, his revolutionary side. But when it comes to that song, it was strictly inspired by Pac. You even see the way I'm wearing, choosing his beat, the aggressiveness in that, you know. So when you go for that song, bruh, like, I have to clap hands for myself, man. You know,
I know.
People have done that song. People have done that song.
Yeah.
People have re-recorded that song, remixed that song. But it never really had the impact that mine did. Like, man.
We'll clap.
Yeah, bro, you know. Even though it's in Xhosa and it's funny, but the impact, the lines, the memes came out of that, bro. You know, so yeah.
No, well, it really had an impact, bro. Because, I mean, your video is almost at 1 million views alone on YouTube. Alone, bro. So you know, the thing is, it created massive amounts of success. I mean, especially the way you did it, and it was such a strategical move. But did you expect it to go so viral, bro?
I'm not gonna be lying to you.
Yeah.
Before that, I was doing videos on, you see these funny videos on TikTok, and then people they would go viral on the internet, but people didn't know it was me. Maybe you might have seen a video of mine, but you don't know, oh, that was Big Xhosa or what. But when I came with that, I also thought that that video was just gonna be one of those that just go viral, get posted by blogs, and then it ends there. But that went up. It went way more than I expected. I knew it was gonna go viral, because when I'm shooting that, I'm still gonna find that clip. I'm like, hey, bro, if this does not go viral, I'm quitting music. You know? So
really?
I knew. Yeah, that's what I said.
Was that the real thought?
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Like, if this does not go viral, I'm quitting music. So we did that. When we dropped it, bro, it was crazy. And the funny thing, how that shit popped, bro, it was. So the homie who shot the thing, it's called Z8 Dunks, you know, he shot the thing. So he posted it on his WhatsApp status. This is why I'm like, yo, there must be some spirits or whatever involved in this. So he posted it on his WhatsApp status. On my TikTok, you know, like it had, I think it had 500 views on the first day, you know, not on TikTok, on YouTube, because I was, you know, I was actually trying to, okay, let me just break it down first. I'm going to cut back to this. So before that, I used to do songs like, I used to do these funny freestyle videos in the studio, pretending like I'm recording and then whatnot, and then they will go viral on the internet. And then a week before the diss track, I was like, okay, let me just release music now. Let me just give me 5 weeks, because I came from Cape Town to Jozi without knowing anyone, and we're sleeping in the streets, in the rooftop somewhere, taking showers in the toilets, but we had a structure of working, you know. So working on our content and music, So I was like, damn, bro, let me just give myself these 5 weeks. And then on the first week, I dropped a beatbox remix. You know, there was that beatbox thing that was going viral.
Yeah.
And then it did 3,000 views in a week. And I was so happy, bro, because it meant a lot. And before that, I used to do my 100 views in a week. And all that. I was so happy for 3,000, you know. So it motivated me. I'm like, okay, let's go for the second week. Second week, we did the diss track, you know. And then on the first day, I think it had 500 views, you know. And then, no, not on the first day, let me not lie, not on the first day. I think it was the first hours, because my content, my audience from TikTok was now coming to my YouTube, so I was getting subscribers. I already had like 10,000 followers on TikTok. And then on YouTube, I think I had about 1,000 subscribers, you know. So now, I dropped that, it did about 500 views in an hour. And then I think 2 hours later, my homie posted that thing on his WhatsApp status. And then a girl on Twitter, that girl is not even famous on Twitter, you must imagine. So a girl on Twitter took that clip and then posted it on, the girl was on my homie's WhatsApp contacts. So she took that clip and then posted it on Twitter. And then when she posted it on Twitter, I think within an hour, she just went crazy. Caspers were retweeting and what. Then there was Big Xhosa trending. And when I check on YouTube, now we are up over 10,000 views. Like everything is just happening quick. Within a week, after a week, no, it was not a week. After 3 days, and we're already sitting on over 200,000. And it was
just going.
So Twitter actually created that actual flow. Wow, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It was just crazy.
And this is crazy. So let's go back. So you just got to Joburg, and now you say you're hustling. You're on the streets. You sleep in your bathroom, in showers and stuff. So you were on the grind, bro.
Yeah, we was, bro. Imagine just like me and 3 of my friends, like, Cape Town, man. Let's just go to Chosen. And we don't really know anyone there, you know. The person we know is far away from, let's say around Gauteng, but far away from where we want to work. We wanted to push our content in Maboneng, so we couldn't go back there. We had no taxi fares like that, you know, to go back there. So that's why we ended up sleeping at that rooftop.
What a hustle, bro. Respect.
So yeah,
going mad, man.
And then it worked.
I mean, if you're calling out huge names like how you did in the song itself, I mean, Joe, you went for Cassper, Focalistic, aka Cassper, Shane Eagle, you know, the list just goes on and on and on, right? Now, I wanted to know, for you to mention all these guys, and it was also during a time where most of them were like kind of in their prime, you know, releasing music and stuff. Was it a strategical thing where you're like, if I mention these guys, I'm definitely going to get traction?
To be honest with you, like, I strategized that thing so well, you know, in a way of I needed to say some things to people that I know, like, they have audiences that respond quick, such as Aries fans.
Aries fans for sure.
They go crazy for Aries.
Yeah.
That's why I said Aries is up a baby girl, and it turned to a meme, you know, because I know they respond quick. And then Cassper. Cassper, he always wants to get involved into the conversation. So I mentioned him. He's one of the first few people who replied to the tweet, you know. And then after that, he DM'd me, started talking boxing matches and all that stuff, because I know Cassper, he likes getting involved. So that was another, like, that's how I thought about it. And then another thing that stood out for the diss was, I said, besides Big Zulu, there's this stigma around people are scared of Big Zulu and whatnot. So I wanted to make that funny moment as well, like, he's scared of Big Zulu. And then also AKA was going through what he was going through. So I was like, let me not mention him, and then that won people's hearts, you know. And I was not doing that to win people's hearts, but at that time I felt like it wouldn't be good for me to mention him. But like I thought about it very carefully. Funny enough, though, there's some names that I wrote, I was like, this is too harsh. Let me bring it out for the first time. Blackie was mentioned on that diss track, but I took it out before I released it. You know?
That is crazy, bro. So, you know, it's amazing that it was a strategical move, bro, and it worked out so well.
That was very clever, actually, Joe.
But tell me something. So did you ever meet these people? I'm sure you did, right? And now,
in public,
in person now. What was the response if you did? You know,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never actually like had a physical, you know, contact with these people. It would be like maybe let's say we booked on the same show. When I arrive, they gone, or when they arrive, I'm already out. You know, it would be such situations. But I've had communications with people that I've dissed. For instance, I had a conversation online with MT. You know, we talked about everything. It's like I told him, bruh, I'm sorry if I might have offended you. He was one of the people that were actually, I thought were touched by what I said, you know, because I said sis aram, which means PTU. So like we chopped it up, and now I believe we're good there. There's no problem based on the conversation we had on live. And then Questa follows me, and then I'm having conversations with Big Zulu and them. So it's not really that. By the way, that diss track was not really even that deep.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a hectic dig into people. Yeah,
it was just, you know.
So it's all good vibes.
Yeah.
So they texted you. I mean, like you think Cassper's talking boxing matches and stuff with you. So that's a good thing, bro.
I've seen. yeah. But it was not a hectic diss thing, you know. Of course, the industry people, some of the industry people interpreted it in a crazy ass way.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's like, him, you know.
This guy,
rolling with him, you know. Yeah. So, yeah. But it was nothing.
Well, I mean, when we're speaking of Big Zulu, you know, we were actually taking a deep dive into your Instagram.
Yeah.
And he had all this to say.
Wonke umuntu awayengayi-expectile ukuthi angayenza, but umfana omncane wavele waba strong wathi okay ngizonitshela the way kumele ngimtshele ngakhona. We understand.
But yeah, when it comes to this video, right, I want to know, like, what kind of validation does that give to you when you have someone as big as Big Zulu, you know, giving you, like, co-signing you, basically, saying that, nah, you're doing well?
That means a lot, man. I'm not going to lie and say it does not, you know. Because as much as I popped off with nobody co-signing me or anything, you know, like, it means a lot when these guys, they speak like that about me, you know. Because there's one thing, brother, I know for sure, like, there's no rapper in the country that does not know who I am. You know, it's impossible to say you are a rapper and you're online and you don't know who Big Xhosa is. But some of them would never come out to publicly say, oh, Big Xhosa that, Big Xhosa that. And I'm not mad at that, you know. But for Big Zulu to come out and speak about me, yeah, that means a lot.
Aware, bro. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's cool that, like, you know, everybody, and this is what I like about South Africa, bro. Everybody, the cake is big enough. Because, like you said, nobody wants to come and, you know, beat you and give you shit. Like, hey, what you do this? I mean, there's such much love, you know. And so I think, you know, bro, I think it also surprises a lot of people that, you know, people took it like this, you know, and they never take it like so hectic and serious and stuff. And like you said, it's not too hectic. Like, this is not too hectic. But it got everybody's attention, which you wanted, and it worked, and it created so many followers and stuff. So, I mean, I think that's amazing, bro. I think that's super amazing.
And co-signing from Big Zulu, all of that, man. But many more achievements are definitely coming in the way of Big Xhosa, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be right back with him just after this ad break. But before we go, like I said, we'd like to remind you, you know, that we are official nominees at the African Social Entertainment Awards. That's right, for Podcast of the Year, ladies and gentlemen. So please, to all the conquerors out there, just for your support, please vote R2 Kong Republic at 48068, or you can go online as well on www.aseawards.co.za/voting. And yeah, you can definitely get all the information on there as well to vote for us as well.
And just a quick tip, if you want to vote twice, you can do that. All you have to do is just change your browser settings. so if you're on Safari or if you're on Google, you just go to a different browser and you can vote twice.
Vote twice, yes.
But thank you, guys.
Yes.
Thank you. It means
vote
a lot.
as many times as you can when you're SMSing. That is unlimited. You can vote as many times as you can, guys. We really appreciate it. But we're going to be right back with Big Xhosa after this.
Now, for a limited time, get your exclusive photo shoot for only 2,450 Rand and get a free A1 canvas print. This special includes 20 high-resolution images, 3 hours of editing and retouching, 2 background options of your choice, includes photographer, gear hire, assistant, and refreshments. Get your exclusive photo shoot done at Kong Republic Studios based here in Kyalami, Midrand.
Hey, welcome back everybody to Kongcast, and today our feature episode, we are welcoming Mr. Big Xhosa in the building. Yay! 100%.
Yeah, thank you for coming through, sir.
Yes.
Thank you for, we really appreciate you coming through, enjoying the convo as well. But yeah, let's get right back into it, So
Straight to the music.
Straight to the music. Well, straight to other stuff, all right? Part of the music, okay?
Part of the music.
All right. So we did a few album covers for a few celebrities, yeah. We did a lot of photo shoots for celebrities, and we look at what people is putting out there and what people is doing, and obviously, you get people like J.R. Echo, who's doing absolutely amazing, beautiful work for Pabi and so many other, Uncle Waffles, amazing covers, all right? And they put so much time and effort and thought into this, But I haven't seen a art cover that's more striking than this. I haven't. I mean, bro, it really looks like you in the middle having a heavy chair.
Taking a
sweating, bro. You're sweating. So I don't know whether you had some curry or whatnot, bro. But
let me just break down this art cover to you. So I've had a lot of, the EP is called Almost Time, so I've had a lot of ideas for the art cover. At first, I wanted, because I'm planning to make this a sequel. It's going to be called Almost Time. Okay. And the next one after this is called It's Time. Then I dropped the official album. This is just the tape.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it's going to be Almost Time, It's Time, and then the official album after that. So this right here, so I wanted pregnant women for the Almost Time,
Oh, okay.
So it's almost time.
Yeah.
And then for It's Time, I wanted those if let's say I get 5 pregnant women, and then when it's time,
the babies.
The babies now in the art covers. That was the initial idea, and then we couldn't pull. It didn't look. We shot that, but it didn't look the way that I wanted it to look. I never liked it, and then I thought about this. I think 3, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. I don't know. This time I posted this. I think it was 2 days before this. That's when I thought about it. So I went to a homie's place, and I was like, damn, bro, you got this bathroom, it's got that feeling that I want. Let me just bring my WW belt, my fur coat, and there's a Vogue magazine, So we shot that. So the meaning behind this whole thing is it's almost time, So I'm in a shitty place, as you can see. The toilet is a shitty place.
Yeah.
I'm taking it.
Yes.
Which means I'm releasing all the bad stuff, And then also I'm holding a Vogue magazine and I'm wearing a fur coat. The Vogue magazine can represent soft things and nice things in life. Even though I'm in a position or I might be in a environment, the behavior of the people I'm around with, depending on how I interpret this, But I still get to have access to nice things, even though I'm in an environment, And then I'm still a champion, even though I'm in a shitty environment. Even though let me not say shitty environment, even though I'm going through a lot, as you can see here. I'm still a champion. I still got access to beautiful things, the Vogue, the fair, and everything, So it's almost time before I leave this place, So after you're done taking that dump here, you leave the toilet. You don't stay inside the toilet. You get out. So it's almost time before I leave the and then we go to another project, which is it's time now. Yeah. So it's
bro. But you know what? Kudos to you, because no one got the balls to do these kind of things, bro. To sit in the toilet with your pants down, using a fur coat. I mean, I thought this is so ballsy, And I don't know whether it's a big Xhosa.
It has Big Xhosa influence type of
because you can see it's so striking, sir. And so, and this just lends me, to what I want to say, because we're a marketing company technically. We make 99.9% of our money doing marketing. I mean, you seem like you're a marketing person. I mean, the way you think about stuff, the way you execute stuff. I mean, you seem like more of a marketer and a PR person. So do you have any experience of this, or is all this just coming from the heart, bro?
Everything that I've learned, I've learned it online, watching other artists, Ras, there's this guy called Ras, I don't know if you know him. Watching YouTubers, Mr. Beast, how they operate, how they move, the things they say, and listening to a whole lot of people when they talk about marketing. And then there's a quote about marketing that I love, you know. It says the best type of marketing is marketing that doesn't feel like it's marketing. It makes people feel like they're a part of it, you know. So that's one quote I've always lived by, you know. So yeah, I never studied any of this, but I've had a experience, Nyana. I was a salesman for this other building material company. So I was selling building material. So I did that for like 4 months. Yeah, 4 months.
Yes, you clearly get it.
No, it was not 4 months. It was more than that. More than that, I think about it. So yeah, we were.
So it's a bit of everything that kind of
comes together. You watching the people online,
and I'm doing this on the other side. Yeah.
Sheesh. Well, one thing I can say is that, you know, you getting attention is definitely a huge talent that you have, you know, and you're one of the very few rappers to like extremely blow up on Twitter. I know there's rappers who's blown up on Twitter, right? But your videos go crazy on Twitter, right? I even remember you made one of you in a welding space, and you was like, you're giving up music, you know, even that went viral, you know? So I wanted to know, like, what kind of role do you think Twitter plays for an artist in South Africa, especially, you know? You and rapper and all, how does Twitter play a role in that?
If something is trending on Twitter,
it
means it's trending the whole South Africa. That's how important Twitter is. You know, so like if you are going viral on Twitter, like just know like all your other platforms, they'll go up. You know, besides TikTok though, like Twitter doesn't automatically translate to TikTok, but all other platforms, even the news, like the blogs, you know. This is how blogs are like news in South Africa works, but my Times Live, with my Daily Sun, in my experience. If I go and say something on my Facebook page, I don't care. But if I go say something on Twitter, they pick it up, they write headlines, they what. That's how important Twitter is. You know?
So as a musician, would you say Twitter is like super key, hey?
It's very key, especially in South Africa. TikTok and Twitter, you must, bro.
Yeah, but talking about TikTok, I mean, you had a video that went very viral on TikTok. I mean, it was 727,000 views on TikTok. And this is you. It's also another controversial one where you're calling out like everybody, you know, in general, not specific people. But that went super viral. That went super. Did you expect it to go super viral?
No, I'm not sure which video you're talking about because I got one with 1.3 M and then another one.
We're talking about this one. Where you like, Shambani, man.
Oh! This is one of the things that I was just telling people to take a bath, man. Because I took a bath and I felt good that time. That was last year, though. So I do all these just to entertain people. So I was just telling them I go take a shower.
But 727,000 views.
Just on that.
People love you, love the fact that you're so, like, you know, you're so upfront, you're so straightforward, you're so, like, you know, you don't give a kind of thing, you know? I mean, like, that's very well. So I mean, like, you know, you say a lot of traffic comes from TikTok to YouTube, hey? So how important is it from a content point of view, making like short form content like this on TikTok?
It is very important because I'm not gonna lie to you. If there was no TikTok, there would be no me. That's one thing I can tell you. Because like even for these videos, for me to be having that drive, like, oh, let me drop the NINYILE D. So it came from my TikTok audience because I had 10,000 followers. Those 10,000 followers, it felt like, damn, I was running the world, you know? Yeah. So it gave me that drive. So it's important to make those clips, you know? And TikTok has the easiest algorithms out there. You know? They want you to be seen, you know? They want people to be, you know. So if you have TikTok nowadays, that's why like there's been this whole conversation of like when you rap in English, you're trying to sound American or what. But what I can say is this, bro, like artists should be let artists should just be given freedom to express themselves how they feel like. As long as there's TikTok, bruh, you can be in South Africa and your song will blow up all over the world because of TikTok. I've seen those. I've seen, like, there's this guy with John Legend now.
Oh yeah, he went
That
viral.
is TikTok, you know. Even though he's rapping that in Zulu, what are you? Someone will assume, it's because it's in Zulu. No, if there was no TikTok, John Legend wouldn't have seen that guy, you know. So he saw that guy through the TikTok thing, you know. So social media plays a huge role. And I saw an American artist, you know, he's got this, you know, this atlas map thing. So I don't know what it's called. It's a globe small thing. So he spins it, right? And then he stops it wherever he stops and puts his finger on the country that he puts his finger on. He goes to that country and find an artist.
And he makes a beat with them.
And makes a song with them.
That.
So he reached out to a Zambian guy
recently,
you know, and a Zambian, that guy is a good rapper, you know. So that's what I'm saying, like, to all artists, this is just a message to all artists. Don't let anyone tell you you should sound like this, you shouldn't sound like this. Just make the music that you want to make, bro. The world right now has got there's no gatekeepers on the internet.
You know, it's interesting because Vox recently released a article specifically about TikTok, and now record labels are spending massive data on mining TikTok to find the highest, like, you know, views. And it doesn't necessarily need to be multiple songs, but it's like, you know, like when people make like dance challenges and that, they go and find who created that there. And the record labels are jumping in bed with these guys. I mean, there's been so much virality on TikTok where independent people is blowing up, like on an international level. You know, the record labels obviously know about this here, and they've been mining the out of this data to try and bind the people. And these are people that nobody would have known. Nobody would have known. And people still don't really know them unless you put it out correctly, because you know, you put out a song, and if you just go as a particular name, where if you go as a persona, you know, you create a following and stuff. And there's been finding, you know, trends and stuff. A very interesting article. The study, I think the data points in this was 137,000 on the study. Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. Yeah, TikTok is really changing the music game for the best. You know, it's taking out the control from big corporate into, you know, the musicians. And they really need it, bro, because they're doing all the work at the end of the day. You know. So yeah, no, we definitely agree with you as well, bro.
You know, you being an avid TikTok follower, I mean, not even follower, an avid TikTok creator, right? You're somebody who mixes the comedy side of Big Xhosa, and then the music comes out as well. You know, you're one of the very few artists to actually do that, you know, because people normally create dance challenges and stuff, you know, for your music. So I was wondering, when it comes to TikTok, is there any other strategies you're looking at of like promoting your music in terms of ideas?
Yeah, right now, I've seen, you know, like, I had the vaccine, one of my most viral songs, like, according to me. It was a vaccine. I think it did like 10,000 videos. People did 10,000 videos to the audio of a vaccine. And then just a small clip, you know. But I did not create that. I'm like, I'm gonna use this part to you know. I liked it because it was unplanned, and then it happened like that. But at the same time, I've seen challenges that are planned and they blow up. You see that robot boy thing. I was like one of the first people that saw that thing. Like on the first day he posted about that dance, I was like, you know. But personally, I didn't think it was gonna blow up that big. So he planned that, and then it just took off, you know. And for the songs to become that big, it's TikTok. All is TikTok. So like the content that I'm making right now, I'm trying to move into that space, you know, because I was kind of like, you know, I don't want to plan it, but I see now you have to, you know, especially if you're pushing music, you know.
No, but so, you know, you've been pushing a lot of things because you also do have a bit of an entrepreneurial spirit. You know, I know this is you in
Port Elizabeth.
And, you know, you're talking about selling pizzas here. Pizza, So tell us about this pizza venture. What's going on here?
It's called Pizza PE, which means pizza from PE, you know. So what we do is like they make beautiful pizza. It's one of the best pizzas I've ever tasted in my life. No shade to anyone, but y'all don't come close to that. I'm telling you, if you guys are in PE, you should pull up to our spot. You know, so we just started, and it's been quite doing well. That was a a bus ad that we put on the buses.
Yeah.
So this is actually your guys' business.
Yeah, it's our thing.
Collaboration.
Collaboration
And
type of stuff.
So you obviously like pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you wouldn't put your brand on something that you wouldn't like. So and how's that been going, sir?
It's been going good. I won't lie. I'm not gonna lie to you and say, we are the biggest now. Or what? No, but just business.
Yes.
It grows. Sometimes there's those
Ups
hurdles
and
on
downs,
those
yeah.
up and downs. Yeah,
Sure.
but yeah, it's just business, and we're not giving up. And Pizza Tsapi is the best pizza.
So how long you been operating for?
I joined them last year, but they've been, operating. So
Prior.
Prior that.
And then by adding your name to the brand, has there been more growth and success?
We're talking about it now.
Yeah.
We've on every mostly interviews that I go to, they might ask me about the pizza and what. So of course they should.
So what's the deal? Are you gonna open more stores, huh?
We should, bro. We should.
You just need a fat
yeah.
cash injection.
Yeah, we should.
I hear you.
Run like crazy.
Where, bro? Well, you need to open one year in Joburg, bro, so we can come here and have a bite.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let us know when to come, where we can get this pizza, Because with petrol price, Port Elizabeth a bit far. Right?
Yeah, it's quite far, bro.
But hook us up, bro. Let us know when we come, and then we'll come through and support you there, bro.
Yeah,
but that's amazing, dude. That's amazing that you got your fingers in so many different things, and you're so talented as well, doing it amazingly. So no, kudos to you, bro. You're the first, artist we had here that's kind of selling something other than just merch or something like that. Where you're looking at a whole brand and a whole business that needs to file taxes, and you got income and expenses, and you got overheads, and this is a serious business. This is not just like an online thing, you know. So kudos to you, bro. Congratulations on that, eh?
I appreciate that.
100%. Well, Big Xhosa, in closing, brother, we wanna say thank you first of all for coming through, coming and sharing your time with us here on Kongcast. And that's your camera right there. If you wanna let anybody know, all your fans know about what is coming up, what you have planned for the future, what we can expect from SOS Big Xhosa, a new name maybe, we don't know, But that's your camera right there, G. Let them know what
This one?
Yeah, right here.
All right. So first of all, I would like to say thank you to you guys for supporting me. This on the 14th of October, my tape is dropping. My first body of work since I popped off as Big Xhosa, since you guys have known me as Big Xhosa. I want to thank you for the support. Please go make sure you get that, and then follow me, send me messages of love. I know sometimes you guys send me some hate message. Bro, I get a lot of hate messages.
Really?
I don't know why they do
It's
that.
the other fan supporter.
I don't know why they do that. Somebody send me, when I see you, I'm going to slap the shit out of you.
Jeez.
But the funny thing is when they meet me, it's all love and hugs.
They won't do that,
So keep supporting. And we've got match coming. The project match is dropping as well. The project is going to drop with the match. So the match is going to be available actually on the day of the project as well. And and also I don't know when is this gonna come out. I'm not sure, but by the time I'm shooting this, we've launched 10 special copies. So there's this thing that I do now. I was doing this thing when I was selling CDs in the Kasi. So if I'm gonna sell my CD for 20 rands, right? I would do first 10 special copies for first 10 special supporters, which is they're going to get the project way before anyone else does. And there's going to be 2 or 3 more edit songs than the normal track list that is going to go out to everyone else, And I sell that at a certain price, Like right now,
That is so cool.
And right now there is no, CDs and what, but we're still selling the first 10 copies, and each copy right now. Back then, when I was selling CDs for 20 rands, the first special 10 copies were going for 100 rands each.
Right.
And then now, the levels are upgrading bit by bit. So it's 500 rands each. So we've sold 5 so far since we launched yesterday. And then, we've got 5 left. So I don't know when is this going to come out. Make sure you cop that. Nazoke. So in these 10 special copies, there's going to be 2 more edit songs, And then there's also you get to hear everything way before anyone else does, and there's a whole lot of other benefits that I've listed. There's a link in my profile. Everywhere on my profile you see the link, and then you click that link, and then it will take you throughout all the benefits that you're gonna get when you purchase these first 10 special copies. You're even gonna get discounts from the merch, 50% discount from the merch if you know. So yeah, that's another thing I've been pushing. And yeah, Bafethu, I appreciate you guys for having me. And yeah, please love each other, take care of yourselves, and yeah, come to my shows. We're going on tour soon.
Hey, there we go.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you for spending the day and part of your day with us. And we really appreciate it. You saw what we're doing here. You saw what we're up to. So thank you, man, for your for gracing us with your presence. From our side, to thank you, bro. We just want to throw in a free photo shoot for you. You come in here all dripped up. Let's get your photo shoot done, bro. So thank you very much, bro. And remember, hey, where our doors are, where our studios is now. We want to see you more often here. Come make your music.
You got a beautiful setup, eh?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. A lot of hard work and a lot of God's help, eh? But thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. And yeah, you must obviously. We wish you all the success with your new album coming out soon, and everything of the best, bro. And yeah, let us know when you're going on tour so we can come through for one of those shows. All right.
Cool, awesome stuff, man. But yes, guys, that was in closing, and we were sitting with the one, the only Mr. Big Xhosa. Hey! Guys, we had a lovely time interviewing the man, and here at Kongcast, we're always, privileged to have people in the entertainment industry sitting in that chair and giving us insight on what they do and how they do it. But yeah, we also do quite a few things. We are recently nominated for the African Social Entertainment Awards. Yes, please, to support us, please vote R2 Kong Republic to 48068. If you want to vote online, you go to www.aseawards.co.za/voting. We'd really appreciate all the support. Thank you to everyone who has voted already. And it's for Podcast of the Year, guys. We haven't been doing this for quite a while, but we are very honored to be mentioned among the best.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you so much,
guys. Without y'all, this won't be possible.
Definitely. But yeah, guys, from everyone here at Kong Republic, everyone here on Kongcast, we would like to say safe. You keep well, guys.
Kong Republic, I like speaking your truth on the mic. Hit the subscribe and like. Time to Kongcast.